everyone, and welcome to TFS Insider Season 2 for the Fashion Show 2022. My name is Jackie, and I'm here with Irma to tell you everything fashion inside and out of TFS.
If you've been following us in Season 1, you know the podcast took you through the inner world of the fashion show and its committees. This year will be a little different. Not only will you listeners be getting an inside scoop of TFS, but we'll be expanding out all aspects of the fashion industry.
So, if you're interested in learning not only about the production of the fashion show here at Iowa State, but an in-depth discussion about the modeling industry, careers in fashion, TFS alumni, and everything in between, give us a listen to learn about Beyond TFS.
To start off right today, we'll be interviewing someone very special to the fashion show, Byshawn Davis, a past alum from Iowa State, who he himself was involved with the fashion show. So to start off today, we have Byshawn.
Hi guys, how are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
It's good, I'm doing amazing. Doing really good actually.
So if you want to start off and just tell us about your involvement with the fashion show, because we know you're involved in it in many different ways throughout the years.
I believe it was my sophomore year. I tried out to be a model, had all the confidence in the world that I get it, and I got it. So I was model my sophomore, junior year, and then my senior year, I was the modeling director. Then COVID hit, and then everything just like did a whole 180. We had to do some other stuff, but at the end of the day, it was a really fun experience. I'm so happy that I did it. Met a lot of great people. I met you. You were my assistant. Yeah, it was really fun.
I was in his modeling committee his senior year, so my freshman year.
Awesome.
Really? I don't know you were wow.
If you remember me.
No, I remember you.
That's so cool. So can you tell us a little bit of where you are now, where you're working, and kind of how you're liking it and stuff?
Yeah, so my senior year of college, I won the Todd Snyder internship. So I was supposed to fly out to New York, intern for the creative design team. But then again, COVID was around, so it all moved to virtual. So I completed that in the fall, but I kept the connections. I would say one important thing is to keep your connections, because over that year of December to like the next September, I just talked with them back and forth. So once the position opened up, I was offered it and they flew me out here, and now I'm living my life to the fullest. But here I am a sample coordinator, and I also assist with a lot of the styling. So I sit in on all styling sessions. I go to all photo shoots. Yeah, I would say I saw one of the questions. It asked how the fashion show has helped you in some sort of way.
Yeah.
And I would say being a model or being a modeling director, I do get to model some of the clothes here, and they love it. I mean, I don't model for the brand, but there's like, Byshawn, throw this on, let me see how this looks on you. I was like, okay.
So cool.
Yeah, I love it so much.
That's awesome. Since you're living in New York, I know like it's the dream for a lot of fashion students to move out to New York someday and just like work there. Do you have any advice for any students that want to move out to New York and live there?
I would definitely say save your money. That's one big thing. It's very expensive. I would also, I know a lot of people want like jobs before they move out here, but it's not hard. From what I've seen and experienced and talked to with my friends here, it's not hard to get a job in fashion once you're here. I know a lot of people that freelance style. You can go from like styling clothing to styling food. It's like a huge variety of stuff. So how do I put this? I mean, having a job when you get here is a very safe way, but if you want to come to New York and you want to experience New York, having a job shouldn't determine whether you like live your dream or not. Because once you get here, there's so many opportunities that you can, like, you don't even have to go into fashion. You can go into something else. get where you need to be, and then easily transition in fashion. It's so easy.
Yeah, no, that's some great advice. Thank you.
Yeah, you mentioned kind of following the dream. So what is your future dream? Like, picture yourself, ideal life. What are you doing?
Well, when I was little, I always wanted to like design these crazy garments and stuff. I mean, I still want to do that, but I love styling. I want to one day just be a celebrity stylist, just follow, who knows if Cardi B is going to be around in a couple more years, but if she's around, I want to be her head stylist.
Oh, that's so
That's my
awesome.
dream. Yeah.
Awesome. With like styling and stuff, I know a lot of like stylists often like reflect some of their own personal style and like their clients and themselves, but that can often sometimes be seen like as overconsumption because you're trying to decide like how much are you going to buy or what's worth it. In your perspective, how do you personally avoid overconsuming clothing? Sorry, that was a lot.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I overconsume way too much, and working in fashion and just having so much access to like all the free clothes here.
Yeah.
I cannot say no to clothes. So like my closet is full of clothes.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I mean, on a more positive note.
Yeah.
I kind of know like, oh, I'm never gonna wear this piece again. I mean, it doesn't happen too often, but when it does happen, I can easily give it away. Like I have a friend over, is like, oh my gosh, go look at my closet, take whatever you want, because I have so much stuff in there. Like the top of my closet, I need a stool to like get to everything. It's crazy. There's so many clothes here.
That is awesome. And okay, so into the next question. As a person of color and as a creator, what advice do you have for other minority creators in the fashion industry who want to make a name for themselves?
This is a good question.
Take your time, no worries.
I know we live in a world today where culture appropriating is very big, and in a sense of Black creators getting their content and like ideas stolen. I would say don't let it affect you too much to the point where you're like overthinking it way too much, or like putting you in like this dark place of I'm not going to create anything because it's going to be stolen by this person. I would say just keep doing what you do, keep being authentic, keep being yourself, and you will be noticed sooner or later. Trust me.
Awesome. Some great advice.
It seemed to work out.
Just keep being you.
Yeah.
So kind of going back, you were saying you have piles of clothes. What would be your favorite piece right now and why?
I actually wore it. I just bought this Patrick shirt. Yeah. He just put out this. It has matching chaps as well. I didn't get the chaps because wasn't a big fan of it, but this jacket, I got so many compliments today. Todd himself was like, oh my God, I love that jacket. Where'd you get it?
Hey, it's great jacket.
But like now that I work in fashion and like I know the production that goes behind it, the quality isn't the best. Like I could probably make this in the sewing lab at Iowa State. But I mean, it's cute.
What brand was it?
What'd you say?
I was just asking the brand. Yeah. Sorry, I think I missed it.
Patrick Church.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the guy that does like if you like see these like little designs, he puts them on like swimsuits and stuff. Yeah.
I've seen them.
It's cool.
No, it's
cool. It's aesthetically pleasing to look at.
It definitely is. It matches your whole outfit right now. So we're here.
It does. Brown is my color.
I love that. Yeah. If I'm not wearing black, I'm either wearing like nude colors or black. Like I don't wear color other than that.
Exactly. That's my whole closet. I don't have any color in my closet.
It's a lifestyle.
It is, and I love it so much.
And with that, is like back when you were like in college or even in your current designs right now, what has been a designer that's influenced you over the years or currently influencing you now?
Kanye West, of course. I love that man. Awesome. Anything he does, I mean, he does some crazy stuff, but I'm a stand beside him.
He's definitely a person. I feel like he has such a great, unique way of like marketing himself, and anything he does, like it's never been done before like that. And I just feel like that's like he's just an icon himself.
That's why I love him. He's so authentic and so real and doesn't really care about what people think of him. And that's how I try to go about life.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I love that.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come.
Thank you guys.
TFS Insiders. It's been such a great getting to see you, and I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna love to hear this.
I know, I cannot wait.
Thanks again to Byshawn for being our first guest on season 2.
Make sure to keep tuning in every other Wednesday to learn about everything beyond TFS.